Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a clean with me style, but areas you are forgetting to clean in your house. So I wanted to kind of break it up into parts, and we're going to start with the window seal. So y'all, we just moved into this apartment, and as you can see here, look at how disgusting the window seals were underneath. So that was one of the first things we had noticed and wrote on the paper that you're supposed to turn in like for the first 48 hours after you move in, and they never came out and did anything about it. So I just, I had to take matters into my own hands and clean it myself because they weren't going to come out and do it. But I don't know why they couldn't have done that. It was such an easy, I feel like, thing to just clean before new residents move in. I just feel like they were being lazy. So I'm going to do all of my windows. I'm probably going to start with the ones in the kitchen and living room, and then I'm going to head on to our bedrooms. But I just wanted to show y'all that these are areas that I think a lot of people just forget to clean, and I did have someone come out and test it and make sure that it wasn't mold or even black mold or anything, because I don't want my family to be exposed to any of that. So it is just a bunch of like tree sap and dirt and wet dirt and slime and grime and all that from all the trees. We do live under a lot of trees, so the back of the property is where we are, and it's just nothing but trees lined up against like the gate line. So yes, this is what I'm gonna start off with, and we do have a lot of windows, so it's probably gonna take a while, but I wanted to show y'all the before and after. Okay, so the next one is going to be baseboards. Now, my baseboards don't really look too dirty because, like I said, we just moved into here, but I have noticed some areas were getting a little dusty, and so honestly, I don't really do much. I just get a little damp paper towel and put some Dawn dish soap, and that tends to usually work the best in my opinion. Now, here in a minute, I will show you something else that I do, but I just wanted to show just from this little section that I'm doing right here. I'm about to turn the napkin around, and it does look pretty dirty. I mean, it got all of that off. Now, another thing you could try is dryer sheets. I'm a little bit newer to this hack, but I have read everywhere that it's supposed to work pretty good. I believe it's just supposed to make everything stick to the dryer sheet. Like I said, I'll have to play around with this one a little bit more, and I read that it's supposed to make your baseboards look more shiny, but I don't know yet. I haven't really given this one that many tries, but I will let y'all know if I like it. All right, moving on to ceiling fans. Now, again, our ceiling fans are brand new. They replaced both of them in both of our bedrooms, so they looked pretty clean still. Also, side note, I was getting so frustrated putting this together. I don't know why I couldn't figure out how to make it like click in, but it took me a while. I finally figured it out. I think it was a little bit broken, but anyways, I also should have extended this wand a little bit further because I'm kind of struggling here. I was like standing on my tippy toes trying to reach, so I should have did a little bit more further, but it's fine. I got it. And I just want to say this, that it's not hard to dust your ceiling fans. Just get you one of these little wands. I promise it's a lifesaver. There has been fans that I have seen that haven't looked like they've been dusted in years. Like, you don't even really need to clean them with soap and water. They just need a good dust just to get all that dust off. We use our ceiling fans religiously during the summer, so they're always running. And when they're constantly running, they accumulate more dust. So clean your ceiling fans, y'all. Okay, let's head on into the bathroom behind the toilets. So this area is an area that people tend to forget about because it is hidden, and ours has gotten pretty bad in the past, so I always try to stay on top of it. And listen, if you don't clean this area behind your toilet and it accumulates over time, it's just going to make it harder to clean. So this is just your reminder. Go check behind. If it looks pretty bad, just give it a good clean. It's not too late. It is an area that I feel like we all tend to forget. And I have an almost 3-year-old who is about to be potty training soon. We're actually really introducing him now, and we are about to start within like a few weeks. So I already know this area is going to be an area I'm going to have to spend a lot of time cleaning, because with boys, sometimes they just don't aim right. So this is just your daily reminder, not even daily, just be sure to clean it as often as you can. And I know it's a tricky area. Alrighty guys, that's going to be the end of this video. So it is nighttime now and it's so comfy and cozy in here, but I hope it was helpful. And I usually have to write a little reminder in my phone or something to not forget these areas. But if y'all enjoy these types of videos and want more, please let me know, and I would love to do that for you guys. And I hope you'll have a good night and sleep tight. Bye bye.